pages.
Page number 303. Page number 303. Okay, Buddha?
Okay, sir.
Your chapter 21 of your textbook. Harida.
Okay, sir.
So if there comes a question, the question will usually come from this area. So you will be asked to prepare something like this. Understood?
Yes.
You don't have to prepare it from the scratch. May format will be provided so that you need to fill in the right information. That's how it will work out. So පුතා හරි දැන් මම ආව කෙලිම මේ exam එකේ මේ questions වලට ගෙනියන්න. කමක් නැහැ නේද?
Okay.
Okay. Then පුතා I mean let's work out our first question එක බලන්න. Which statement about debenture is correct? දැන් පුතා debentures කියන්නේ මොනවාද? මතකද? Debenture is පුතා an instrument used by a company for a long-term financing promising to pay a fixed interest rate to the lender. එතකොට මේකේ definition will be exactly matching with whom පුතා? මේ බලන්න. The debentures carry a fixed rate of interest. Correct පුතා. Debentures carry a fixed rate of dividend. Dividends දෙන්නේ නැහැ. It's a debt capital. Debentures are part of the equity of limited company. Equity නෙවෙයි capital employed. C එකක් නැහැ. And debenture holders are allowed to vote නෑ පුතා. Answer is, are we clear? It has a fixed interest that we promise to pay a fixed interest. But apart from it, it is not part of our equity, but it is part of our capital employed. Two different meanings. And they don't get, or the debenture holders will not get the opportunity or right to vote at the AGM. Likewise. Second one. පුතා මෙතන කියන්නේ කියලා. පුතා ඔයාලට මම කියන explanations පැහැදිලි නේද?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. What does it say? XZ Limited was formed on 1st of August 2000. Whatever the one. අපි දාමු 2021 කියලා කමක් නැහැ. Which items may appear in the statement of changes in equity for the year ended 31st, 2022? So this is the part which is in question. What will appear in the statement of changes in equity? So debentures interest paid. නෑ පුතා මේක එන්නේ. Debenture interest paid will never be mentioned. Obviously it's part of SOFP, not changes of changes in equity statement.
Yes, sir.
Then answer should be either C or D. Based on this alone, we got rid of A and D. On the C and D, ordinary share dividend proposed, ordinary share dividends paid, and transfer to general reserve. ඒ ඔක්කොම හරි. දැන් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි ordinary share dividend proposed. What do you think? Should we go with it or we should not go with it? Proposed. What do you think? And here we have an example. After entering the opening balances and all, and then again profit for the year, the final dividend paid related to the previous year, but entered the statement. Okay, then the interim dividend is entered, and then again the dividend proposed at the end of the current year does not appear as it has yet to appear. So are we including dividends proposed? Is it part of it? No, only if it happens for real. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
In that case, our answer would be කවුද? Ordinary share dividends proportion නෙමෙයි උත්තරේ. Part B. B is the answer. Are we clear with that? Answer would be D. Right. On E, explain the differences between the following called up share capital and paid up share capital. පුතා, that part is mentioned up above. ඒක බලා ගන්න. හරිද පුතා? Then preference shares and ordinary shares. පුතා එකක් තියෙනවා මට ඕනේ ඔයාලට දැන් ගාන හදන විදිය කියලා දෙන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? මේ content එක මෙතන තියෙනවා. හොඳේ පුතා. මේ බලන්න paid up capital, called up capital දෙකම තියෙනවා. හොඳේ පුතා? Page number 304. So please take a good look at them. Are we clear, Puta? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then මෙතන තියෙනවා preference shares and ordinary shares. එකක් බලා ගන්න. Only difference is Puta, preference shares has a fixed interest rate, whereas ordinary shares maybe fixed dividend rate, dividend percentage. But for ordinary shares, there is no fixed percentage of dividends. Are we clear with that? Out of profits. That's the difference. And ordinary shares dividend paid relating to the current financial year, and ordinary share dividend proposed relating to the current year. So then we move on to the part B. What do they want us to calculate? The profit for the year after preference share dividend. But keep in mind, when we prepare statement of changes in equity, me මෙතන ඔයාලට පේනවනේ profit for the year. ඔයාලට පේනවනේ මෙතන profit for the year.
Yes, sir.
This is when we, or we can say after paying dividends to the preference shareholders. Are we clear with that? After paying dividends to the preference shareholders. Understood with that? How to verify that is here. Profit for the year was 58,000, but they also had what with that? 10,000 of preference share dividend. Are you clear me? So it became 48,000 because 58 minus 10,000. So this is after paying preference share dividends. Are you clear with that? This is are we clear with that? Clear enough, Puta? Hello. Need to me, can you hear me, Puta? Hello. Puta, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, I think it's a power cut over there that you're experiencing, but no worries, I will be recording this session. So in here again, moving on. So as you can see, let's work out the first part here after preference share dividend. So then 6% redeemable preference shares, $1 each. And then again retained earnings for the and then again during the year, financial year ended 31st December 9, and interim dividend 2,400 paid on ordinary shares. Then the profit for the year 31st December before preference share dividend was 33,000. So we can say 33,000 Welcome back පුතා. No worries. මම session එක record කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So you can just move on to this part. ආවිත් පුතා?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So පුතා, now I'm working on question number 3 part B, question number 1. So here පුතා, they want us to calculate the profit dividend. Remember, profit for the year after paying the preference share dividend. So in that case, now we have a preference share worth of 50,000. And we have made a promise that we will pay a fixed 6% of a dividend for them. So answer would be put 30,000. Are we clear? Remember, profit for the year would be 33,000 before preference share dividend. So that means we need to reduce the preference share dividend or deduct the preference share dividend from the profit for the year. So we will get the profit after preference share dividend. So this is how it is. Dollars likewise. And then the retained earnings as at 31st December 2019, let's say. Okay. For that Puta, now we need to do these things. What is it? First of all, we need to we can prepare a statement like thing. Over here we can say that opening retained earnings. So I'll make it over here. So then okay. So open retained earnings will be 14,300. Then we add the profit for the year. Profit for the year, that means after paying preference dividends. Are you clear? So that will be 30,000. Then ordinary share on the age, that's okay. And then again, we are paying interim dividend. Interim dividend of 2,400. It's a negative one. And what else? Let's see, interim dividend. Okay. And 31st December was decided. Pay the dividend due on redeemable preference shares. We made a payment of that. Paid on ordinary shares. 90. Okay. 31st December. Okay. And then pay final dividend of 5% on the ordinary shareholders. So we'll pay that. Then again, 5% dividends. Are we clear with that? Pay a final dividend 5% on ordinary shares. Ordinary shares ban pata kiyada 80,000. So 5% of 80,000. Okay, so we will be paying off 4,000. And what else? Let's see. Transfer 5,000 to general reserve again. General reserve and negative 5,000. So retained earnings end of the year neither. So retained earnings 31st 12/2019. So here take your calculator and we will do the math. So 14.3 plus 30 minus 2.4 minus 4 minus 5. 32,900 is our closing retained earnings. Are we clear with the opening කරන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් අපිට දාන්න පුළුවන් 0101 295. This is how it would look like. Are we clear with the hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then this part is clear නේද පුතා? මේක retained earnings විතරක් sort out කරන විදිය are we clear now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Clear
sir.
nේද පුතා?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we'll work on question number 4 as well. So which items are included in the equity section of the statement of financial position of a limited company? Equity section. Bank overdraft එක ගන්නෙ නෑ. Are we clear පුතා? Bank overdraft is what පුතා? Current liability. Debentures, non-current liability. General reserve ගන්නවා, ordinary shares ගන්නවා. So the answer here is 3 and understood පුතා?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. Then here we have a bigger one. They want us to prepare a complete statement of neighbor. So retained earnings, general reserve, and then again likewise, and then again company limited have issued 100,000 5% redeemable preference shares. $1 each, and 600,000 ordinary shares. Okay, $half each, and then again all the shares are fully paid, so no worries in here. So then TRA and company limited provided the following information relating to the year ended 30th June 2018 here. Okay, so here July retained earnings are there and all these things. General reserve, okay, dividend, okay, on the first of, okay. Paid and all, okay, interim dividend 5% on ordinary shares, and then half year dividend on preference shares. Okay. Half year. Okay, 31st of December. Okay. And then again, June 30th, the half year dividend preference shares have been paid. Okay, cool. So Puta, first of all, calculate the profit for the year ended 30th June 2018 after preference share dividends. So Puta, in here, we have fully paid the preference share dividend, Puta. So first of all, what is the preference share dividend? Preference share dividend would be Puta, they have 100,000. Are we clear? Never. 100,000 shares sold at $1 each, 5%. So half a year, that means half a year two are there. So that's complete 1 year, 5%. $5,000 that means. So then afterwards, they want us in A, they want us to calculate the profit for the year ended. Meaning profit for the year ended after preference shares. Profit after dividend. So answer would be see, profit for the year before preference share dividend 59,000 minus 5,000. 54,000. Are we clear? Hello. Are we clear පුතා? මේ බලන්න.
Yes, sir.
$1 each. And now at 2 occasions they have determined half to be paid and another half paid. Again over here they say half year dividend has been paid. So then moving on. Calculate the profit. Okay. Prepare the statement of changes in equity theory company limited for the year ended. Okay, 2008. So put level 11 extract from statement of financial position theory and company 30 June showing the equity and reserves. Okay, cool, no problem. Okay, but first of all, we have a statement. Statement of equity for the year ended 30th June 20. Unknown thing. So then we have the description, or we can say details, and then we have ordinary, shares, and then we have general reserve. Something could be here. Yes, put that. General reserve, retain earnings, and then we will be having a column called profit. Okay. So here, first of all, at the beginning of the year, 01, 20, 01, 07, 2017. July. So ordinary share capital would be 15, 600,000. That means what put our working would be 600,000 into half a 50 cents. So 300,000. The worth of ordinary shares would be 300,000. And at the beginning, general reserve 12,000. And retained earnings 9,500. So what would be our total, Putta? Take out the calculator. 300, 12 plus 9,000 would be 21 either, or 321, 500. Likewise. Then moving on to the next one. So first of July, correct. And 31st of December, the dividends paid half a dividend. So 31st, 12, 2017. Putta, we have paid what, Putta? We have paid what? Tell me. Preference share dividend එකක් තියෙනවනේ pay කරනවා. Hello. පේනවා මේ 31st of December. Can you see that?
Yes.
හැබැයි ඒක අපි දැන් account එකට ගන්නවද? Are we taking it into account? ගන්න නෑ පුතා. Preference shares dividend payments අපි මේ statement එකෙන් appear කරන්නේ නෑ. Are we clear පුතා? Because we already calculated නෙමේ profit after preference dividend, so no worries. ඒකෙන් අපි ගන්න නෑ යාව. And last June 30th profit එක දිනවා අපි එතකොට ගන්නවා මෙතෙන්දී. But interim dividend paid මේක ගන්නවා. Interim dividend paid එක ගන්නවා. Interim dividend එක කොච්චරක් වෙනවද? 5% on ordinary shares. What is 5% on ordinary shares, පුතා? එන්න බලන්න. 5% on ordinary shares කියන්නේ ඔන්න තියෙනවා 300,000 15,000 we are paying fine එතකොට අපි pay කරන්නේ retain earnings වලින් 15,000 are we clear with that
Yes, sir. Clear.
මේ මොකක්ද මේ ඇවිල්ලා interim dividend interim ordinary dividend understood පුතා මෙයා තමයි එහෙම යන්නේ then okay prepare the statement of changes in equity and then again do we make any transfers no not yet prepare the changes equity the area okay for the year ended okay and next fraction explain which dividends okay put that so in here so far this is all so we can get the year end that means 30th or 6 8 so here it's going to be put 300,000 again because they did not sell anything new shares likewise put one more thing made 30th or 6 මෙතන තියෙනවා profit එක තියෙනවා profit for the year would be 54,000 now here what do we have our closing retained earnings would be with 9.5 minus 15 plus 50 48,500 and over here so we can get a total here 5 plus 4 minus 15 මේක පුතා 15 හරි 51 නෙවෙයි 36 okay puta this is how it could look like okay puta closing balance understood puta hello
Yes, sir.
this is how it could look like and
Sir, could you show the workings on the side?
yes puta දැන් ඔයාගේ real exam එකේ මීට වඩා අහනවා හොඳේ මේ okay මේක ඇවිල්ලා part A එකේ answer එක answer for the A මේ තාම ඉවර නැහැ මේ decided to transfer 10,000 මේ බලන්න මගේ වැරද්ද profit for the year wait පොඩ අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් profit for the year one second මේ මම කියවලා තියෙන අදුවෙන් මගේ වැරද්දක් and then over here it's okay profit for the year then we are transferring මේ පුතා මේ බලන්න decide transfer general reserve and again pay a final dividend of 10 ordinary shares so puta here again we need to say general reserve transfer එකක් තියෙනවා පුතා 10,000 and then again yes. 10,000 from retained earnings because only retained earnings can transfer funds from into the other reserves, but there is no impact on total because it's happening on the same side of the equation. And then again we have one more thing, that is with the interim ordinary dividend මෙතන තියෙන 5%. Here we go for it, interim dividend ordinary 10%. So 10% means පුතා කීයද මේක දෙකක් නේ. So 10% into 300,000, that means 30,000. Okay, 30,000. That is being paid out of 30,000 out of ordinary shares, and it is going to deduct our conduct level section as well. So this is how we pay out the 10% of ordinary share dividends likewise on that year. Are we clear? So this is how it would appear here. Okay. So this is how it would appear with that. Are we clear? Hello. It to me? Okay. Then this is for the answer for the B only. And C, prepare the relevant extractions as per the income statement. For that, you can use description. Okay. Description. And then you can use $sign, $sign. And this is our capital, equity, and liabilities. Are we clear with the equity and liabilities? So it is equity section. So here our equity section will consist like this way. Ordinary shares will be here with that. So we'll be having ordinary shares of 300,000 likewise. Ordinary shares with that 300,000. And then we will also have in here preference shares 5%. Preference shares are here. Redeemable preference shares. Redeemable. So that's 100,000. And then we have reserves. So the reserves would be general reserves and the total 22. And here with the we'll work it out. Wait. 48.5. 8.5. 9.5. minus 15 plus 54 minus 8.5. And over here, 3 to 1.5 minus 54 minus 330.5. Okay. So you can check. This is how the total would look like, my bad. So then here we have the general reserve and retained earnings. General reserve, total of 22,000. And retained earnings would contain 8,500. So altogether we will have up here 400,000, and over here it's going to be 30,500. In total we will have 430,500. Are we clear with that? This is the extraction SOFP extraction. For the path, I will get it into a much clearer area so that it is easier for you to identify. So it's going to be like this, Buddha. Okay. So this is the SOFP extraction for that. 1 second. Explain which dividends, if any, would appear in the statement of financial position of Pirari company and limited. So give the reasons for your answer, Buddha. So here, Buddha, which dividends will be included here? Would be what, Buddha? Only the preference share dividends will be included here. Are we clear, Buddha? For the part B, I will type it here. Share appear in the income statement as it will not be represented in the statement of changes in. Okay, this is how it would be put up. But I'm really sorry, I had to rush it a bit because there's a class about to be started, so I have to leave right now. But that's why I recorded this session, so I will be sharing the link so that you can watch it. Is it okay, Puta?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Puta. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye bye.